share some information with you on how washing hands can save lives. Washing hands prevents illness and the spread of infections to others. Washing hands is like a do-it-yourself vaccine. It involves five simple steps you can take to reduce the spread of diarrhea and respiratory illness, so you can stay healthy. Just think wet, lather, scrub, rinse, and dry. Washing your hands with soap removes germs from hand. Can remove germs from hand. This helps prevent infectious disease because people frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without even realizing that germs can get into your eyes and nose and mouth that way. Germs from unwashed hands can also get into food, drinks, while people prepare or consume food. Germs can multiply in some type of food or drinks under certain conditions and make people sick. Germs from unwashed hands can be transferred to other objects like handrail, doorknobs, and other things such as that examples like that, like tabletops or toys. Now, removing germs helps prevent diarrhea and respiratory infection, and may even help prevent skin and eye infection. So teaching people about washing their hands can help their community stay healthy, and educating on hand washing in the community can also reduce diarrhea by 31%. It can reduce illnesses, diarrhea illnesses in people with weak immune system by 58%. And it can also reduce respiratory illness like colds in general population by 21%. So not washing your hands can harm children around the world also. About 2.2 million children under the age of 5 die each year from diarrhea, disease, and pneumonia. Those are the top 2 killer young children around the world. So hand washing with soap could protect about 1 out of every 3 young children who get sick with diarrhea, and almost 1 out of 6 young children with respiratory infection like pneumonia. Although people around the world clean their hands with water, very few use soap to wash their hands. Washing hands with soap removes germs and much more effectively. Hand washing education and having access to soap in school can help improve attendance. Also, good hand washing in early life will help improve children in their development in some settings. So regular hand washing, particularly before and after certain activity, is one of the best ways to remove germs and avoid getting sick and preventing the spread of germs to others. So we're going to talk about when you should wash your hand, how you should wash your hand, what you should do if you don't have any soap and clean running water, and then share a few fun facts on the science behind washing your hand. So when you should wash your hand, you should wash your hand before and after activities. Certain examples of before and after it would be wash your hand before preparing food, before eating, also after caring for someone who's sick, and after an open wound. Afterwards, you should always wash your hands after using the bathroom, after changing a diaper or cleaning behind a small child, after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing, after touching an animal, and after touching garbage. So always wash your hands, because it saves lives. It will prevent you from getting sick and spread germs to others. So how should you wash your hands? Well, earlier I mentioned wet, lather, soap, rinse, and dry. You wet your hands under running water, turn on the tap water and apply the soap. For lather your hands, rubbing them together with soap. Be sure to lather the back of the hand between the fingers and right into the fingernails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds, which is recommended by the CDC. A good example is singing the Happy Birthday song will let you know if you scrubbed your hand long enough. And rinse your hand well under clean running water. And then dry your hands using a clean towel or air dry. So what should you do if you don't have soap or clean running water? And washing your hand with soap and water is the best way to reduce the number of microbes on them in most situations. If soap and water is not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains about 60% of alcohol. An alcohol-based hand sanitizer can quickly reduce the number of microbes on hands in some situations, but sanitizers do not eliminate all types of germs. So, and then the fun facts behind the fun facts for the science behind washing your hands. Microbes are all tiny little living organisms that may or may not cause disease, and germs or pathogens are types of microbes that can cause diseases. So, any questions? You can so I guess in a nutshell, you can avoid sickness or even save lives. Scrub, rinse, dry for about 20 seconds with this, which is what's recommended by the CDC, and use sanitizer when all else fails. Make sure you share the information with others to prevent from spreading germs. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.